what a time. The number 11 out of Oxford, Alabama, winning his first ever crate late model feature here at Talladega. It's Cruz Skinner. Here we go, the start of the crate late model 20 lapper. Mullinex and Skinner were underway as lightning flashes off of turns 3 and 4. Skinner once again with a very nice jump. Looks like that number 11 maybe at the point, but here comes Mullinex fighting back in the 57. The number 4 of Eric Smith wants to join the party, but we go yellow. The 105 of Taylor Mitchell stopping on the inside of turn number 4 to bring out the yellow. Their division up at Green Valley Speedway and other speedways last year. Now he's in a crate late model. 5th in national points. Leading the deal, we're green. Boy, Skinner got a nice jump coming out of 2. Eric Smith in the 4. He's in the 2nd spot, but he's getting some heat from Mullinex. So Cruz Skinner comes out of 4. He's starting to stretch his lead in this early stages in his 20 lapper. Smith in the number 4 is in the 2nd spot. Mullinex in 3rd, but we got a nice battle for the 3rd spot. As the number 7, the 67, and the 55 are duking it out for the 4th spot. That's Josh Trammell, Kyle Clifton, and Mr. King battling it out. A beautiful performance so far by the number 11 of Cruz Skinner. He's got almost a full straightaway lead, but the battle is for 2nd. Eric Smith trying to hold off Mullinex. He gets a good jump on 4. The number 7 of Josh Trammell, that white number 7. He's up in the 4th spot. Kyle Clifton in the 67. He's right there. So it looks like 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th is in doubt. We're knocking off the line. 105 of Taylor Mitchell. The number 11, 12 years old, showing a lot of maturity. He backs off a little bit, gets around Mitchell cleanly. Mitchell backs off. A good show of sportsmanship right there. Boy, Cruz Skinner is just working him over. Once again, Eric Smith is in the 2nd spot. Mullinex in 3rd. Trammell in 4th. Kyle Clifton, those are your top 5. Skinner coming out of 4. He'll look at the cross sticks. We're 10 laps complete, 10 more to go. Boy, if the number 11 of Cruz Skinner can win this, you talk about a confidence builder. It'd be his first crate late model win of the year. Helping his national cause. He's 5th in points. And we have trouble in turn number 2, and we go yellow. 11 laps complete, 9 more to go. Crate late model main event. Event number 11 of the 2014 campaign. We're green. Cruz Skinner once again looking very strong. His late model looks like he can work very good in the middle portion of the track and downstairs. He's putting that right rear in the black. His left rear is in the soft stuff, getting a very nice bite going into turn number 3. He's got that crate late model hiked up on. Green is out. We're back underway. So Skinner comes out of 4. He's led the whole shebang so far. He's leading lap number 13, 7 to go. He's 7 laps away from a victory. Oh, the young pilot would like nothing more than to grab the checkered flag. Smith in the number 4 in 2nd. Mullinex right there in 3rd. Trammell in the number 7, 4th. And look at Ryan King in the 55 on the outside. He's trying to get around Mike Combs. He's working on the J8 of Justin Engel as lightning flashes at the Hornet's Nest in turns 3 and 4. Skinner just a handful of laps away from his first win of the 2014 campaign here at the Talladega Short Track. Cruz Skinner in that number 11, showing the way the whole race long. He's third in track points in that number 11. Just a handful of laps left to go in the Crate Late Model feature. 16 in the books, only 4 more to go. And boy, is that 11 stretching the lead. Now is the time to do it, and he is doing it as Eric Smith's in second and Mullinex in third.
Thunder cars to staging. Thunder to staging.
Cruz Skinner will be looking at 2 sticks. 2 more laps to go for the Oxford, Alabama pilot. Smith, a nice second. Mullinex in third. Trammell and Engel. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 more lap for the 12-year-old. Cruz Skinner in the number 11. Can he do it? Methinks yes. Just a couple of corners. How about that? He ain't old enough to drive, but he's driving a Crate Late Model at the Hornet's Nest. Cruz Skinner in the number 11. First win ever in a Crate Late Model. How about it, folks? Eric Smith in the number 4. He'll grab second. Mullinex third. Trammell fourth. Engel fifth. My, oh my, what a time. The number 11 out of Oxford, Alabama, winning his first ever Crate Late Model feature here at Talladega. It's Cruz Skinner.
I tell you what, he's not old enough to drive on the highway, but he's sure getting it done right here at Talladega Short Track. He's going to be one to watch.
The cars are starting to tighten up. A little bit rough in the middle, but we're under green and underway. We go yellow, yellow. We've got some cars slipping and sliding on the main straightaway. Pat. Green is on. Crate Late Model features underway. Skinner on the bottom, putting that right rear of the rubber and getting right through there. The number 2 getting a little sideways and into the wall. Thomas Langley goes to bring out the yellow. That on the gate. Field tightens up. They're already on the gas halfway through 3 and 4. We're green. Skinner in that 11 getting a very nice jump. He's going to put that right rear of the rubber. Galton fighting back on the outside. We will not go green next time around. It's the 66. Turned around. A little bit of gamesmanship on the front row. Let's see who fires first and best. Crate Late Model feature at Talladega's back underway. Try number 3. Here we go. Much nicer start. 3 wide for the third spot coming out of 2. There's Crate Late Models side by side throughout the pack. Looks like Cruz Skinner will grab lap number 1. Galton in second. The 56 of Chris Noah in the third spot. Logan Yates in the 5. He's working on Noah. 3 wide late models coming out of 2. The 66 of Wesley Ford goes around in turn number 3. That'll bring out the yellow. 2 laps complete. Wesley Ford in the 6. Dixie double file restarts. Seems to be too messy to have those, so single file. Here we go. Skinner, Galton, Noah, Yates, Smith. They're on the gas. We're green. The main event's back underway with 2 complete. Top 4 cars are putting that right rear in the slight rubber patches getting developed in turn number 1. So we got Skinner, Galton, Noah, and a fast closing Logan Yates in the number 5. Yates is the only Crate Late model using the high group right as of now. Meanwhile, Cruz Skinner coming around on lap number 4. It'll be, he's showing the way. Golden in the second spot. Noah getting some major heat from Yates. Eric Smith lurking in fifth. Mike Combs, he's starting to move up through the field. He started way back in 14th. He's up tonight. Five laps complete. 15 more to go. We're not halfway yet. Cruz Skinner in about 2 laps. He's going to have to deal with cars racing in the back of the pack, but he's got that number 11, that great late model working beautifully. We got a car going around in turn number 2, and that'll bring out the yellow flag. Car number 2, the very... Look at this. 6 in the books, 14 to go. Here we go again. Skinner's on the gas. Golden's right there. We're green. Looks like Logan Yates is committed to the high groove. He gets around Noah, but he slapped the wall coming out of turn number 2. Hopefully there's no damage. Yates up to third. Logan Yates, he's won a feature here already, up to third. Now he puts that number 5 on the bottom. So here we go. Cruz Skinner in the 11th. Golden. Yates is on the move. He's back in the high groove in 3 and 4. Smith in 4th. He gets around Noah for that position. Meanwhile, the battle between Noah and Elkins, the 7 and the 56, is playing out very nicely in turn 4. They're putting the heat on Eric Smith in the number 4. Cross sticks, 10 laps in, 10 to go for Cruz Skinner. Can he make it 2 in a row? Golden in second, Yates in third, Smith in fourth. Elkins gets around Noah, at least for the moment, for the 5th spot. Now Skinner's going to be approaching cars racing in the back at about lap number 13. This young man is 12 years old, but he's showing the maturity of somebody who's much older. So here it is. Crunch time for Cruz Skinner as he approaches the number 41 of Jason Lackey. He's going to have to deal with 3 straight lane models in the second stages of this race. Oh, Skinner got up against the wall, it looks like. Oh, and he's just pedaling that car. He's right behind Lackey. Boys, he's showing some maturity right there. But meanwhile, that allows Logan Yates, who just swept around Golden for the second spot. So reel in your leader. It's getting interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Yates on the inside of the 66. He's putting some heat on Skinner. The 41 slows his progress. Cruz Skinner still showing the way with 14 in, 6 more to go. But Logan Yates in hot pursuit, and he's a-coming. Yates can put his car anywhere he wants, whether it's on the bottom like a catfish or up on the top like an elevator technician. It don't matter. Skinner's going to try to hang on. He's going to come under the flag stand to complete lap number 16. This puppy ain't over, ladies and gentlemen. He's got to get around Knighton in the 71. He does just that, showing some good racing skills. The battle's up front. Skinner in first. Yates in second. He's coming. Golden in third. A melee for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Late models 4 wide coming out of 4. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Just a handful of laps. Our starter Mike Donahoe is going to show him 2 sticks. We'll have 18 complete. This thing ain't over. Can Skinner hang on? 2 more laps to go. If Skinner can get around the 27 of Nicholas Kimbrell Clindy, who gets sideways in front of the leader. They're sashaying back and forth. That'll change the complexion of this race. Yates downstairs. Skinner up high. Oh, we got a slow car upstairs. What's going to happen? Last lap, last couple of corners. Skinner's coming down the bottom. Cruz Skinner winning lap race number 2. Holy, I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm doing. Wow. How about that? Cruz Skinner, 12 years old, winning his 2nd race in a row. Logan Yates grabbing 2nd. Adam Golden 3rd. Noah 4th.
As we look to go green. Green flag in the air. Noah and Smith are battling it out as they drag race down the backstretch going into turn number 3 as the caution flies. Looks like the 67 of Clifton.
Happy birthday to Kim and the youngster over there. They got a couple of birthdays, but happy birthday, Kim. 2094, 5050 2094. And it's 100 and something bucks. I haven't gotten the final tally yet. Take it over, Ed.
As the green flag flies one more time here, Noah in that 56. Young Cruz Skinner knocking on the door. It looks like he's going to sit in the 3rd spot. Trammell challenging him in the 7 as they make their way out of turn number 4 up the front stretch. It's going to be Smith out in the front now. Noah's not going to give up. Caution is going to fly. Thundercars, we need you setting and staging. Everybody here in the tower satisfied with it. Green flag in the air as we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. Skinner trying his best in the 11 to get around the 56 of Noah as they're side by side out of turn number 4. Smith, your leader as the battle continues. Looks like Skinner's going to slide on up and make the pass. Combs goes to the spin cycle in turn number 2. Models. As we look for green, here we go, flagman starting the event. Now Skinner's going to start working on the 4 of Smith to try to make the pass, but he could not do it coming out of turn number 2. Trammell challenging the 56 of Noah over that 3rd spot. Noah's not going to give up. 66 a little loose coming out of turn number 4. Combs trying to gain back some position in that number 5 machine as he marches on up the speedway. But it's going to be Smith in the number 4 leading this event. Skinner doing all he can do to try to make this pass. So it's Smith out in the front. The 11 of Skinner maintaining the 2nd spot. Then Noah in the number 56. Trammell in the number 7. And the 67. That's your top 5. I tell you what, that youngster trying everything he can do. Look at him side by side coming out of 4. As Cruz Skinner's going to do his best to take over the 1st spot as they fender to fender, door to door around this speedway. Skinner gonna race him clean, that is for sure. As they battle over the 1st. I tell you what, these 2 cars side by side all around this speedway. Skinner doing his best to make the pass. Looks like he's going to do it this time out of turn number 2. Smith now dropping back in the 2nd spot with Noah in the 56 for 3rd. Skinner's going to try his best to put some distance between himself and that 2nd place car. As Skinner's going to be getting into some lap traffic here momentarily. Move over flag makes its appearance here. Currently on lap number 12. Skinner now battling with the lap traffic as he makes the pass. Managing these lap cars is always a chore. Now Noah's going to be knocking on the door of the number 4 of Smith. Skinner out in the front, currently on lap number 14. As the caution will fly of Kyle Clifton, setting in the 4th spot as we're looking for green this time. Green flag in the air, underway one more time. Last and final call, Thunder Cars. Last and final call, Thunder Cars. Here comes the gang out of turn number 4 up the front stretch. The 7 of Trammell knocking on the door of the 4 of Eric Smith as they're side by side coming out of turn number 2. Can Trammell make the pass of the number 4 of Smith? Clifton in the 67, currently sitting in the 4th spot as the battle over the 2nd position continues. Mike Combs goes through the spin cycle.